You can hear me. Okay.
Now extra time on my phone.
Let's not mess around.
Sorry guys, can I take this call? Hello?
You're wasting filler.
Oh, I know Muzaza been for now. Uhleli kahle. Uhleli kahle. I don't know so. It's not like before now. Just make sure he sits properly.
So, in the car, he tells me, listen, man, you know my wife has got my
Why are you exposing me, bro? Yeah.
So there's some people in France that are following him.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm like, yo, bro.
Last
You
time I
too.
had Insta.
You too.
You do.
You too.
And I'm like,
That's cool.
are you sure? It's all good.
No, it's like that's ages. That's
Long
water
time.
under the bridge. That's in the past, bro. But I was actually thinking about that time. Gents, I learned nothing, man.
What do you mean?
France.
Do you know? No, yeah. So language, I know. I struggle. Yeah, no.
Yeah.
What's up? Because I can do a bit of everything, I know.
Yeah, well, your Afrikaans is good, eh? I must
No,
admit.
I can hear. I
Yeah.
can hear.
No, your Afrikaans is
I
really good.
won't be lost. I won't be lost. Like in an Afrikaans
You
conversation.
can all hear that you can understand.
No, yeah, even understand. Oh, thank you, Leon.
Jeez, wow.
I can understand. You know, I'm not gonna be lost.
Yeah.
If we're in an Afrikaans conversation, same thing, Zulu, Sotho, Swana. You get what I'm saying? I'm not gonna be lost. I'm not gonna be, you know.
Your Tswana is bad.
Yeah.
Tswana is
So
bad.
you should hear my aunt. Oh, they eat me every time. But like,
Dude.
Can't be worse than mine.
no, like heavy. Like if I go to
No,
Rugby,
it's
yo.
good.
Can't be worse than
It's
mine.
not too. The thing is, it's how, like, because when he speaks Zulu, sounds normal. Speaks
Yeah.
English, sounds normal. When he speaks Afrikaans, sounds normal. Today, now, when we went to go buy the wors,
Yeah.
he decides, though, he goes flat out to the, like, then go plastic, mama. I'm like,
But have you
But I think your one is better than his.
he keeps on looking. Like,
Zulu Saka? Yo, it's better.
your Zulu
Because
is
I
good.
never.
Your Zulu is good.
No, but
I
it's
wonder
accent. With all languages, you just have to get the feel of
No, dude.
the accent.
You know, that's one language. I've been in Joburg now for so long, and Zulu since Sampala. I was in Cape Town for 2 years.
Dude, you don't know anything except English, and that's it.
Now, Mark,
Dude.
have you heard me in Pretoria? I will never understand when I say in Pretoria.
Yeah, I was there with you, and you were still speaking English.
No ways. I was chilling with the dude.
You sound like
With the dudes.
with the
The
dudes.
dudes on the corner.
Like, this is my chance,
I'm gonna go ahead.
But your son is bad. Oi.
All right.
So Gauteng.
I have no idea. Like, it's like, hey, nikupa plastic, mama.
But on good days, man. Languages are very interesting, man. It's
Because I've heard you, like, because I went to school with you. Obviously, your Afrikaans wasn't as great. But now I've heard you, like, you coach in Afrikaans as well. Like, sometimes, like,
keywords, man. It's. But I think even with the coaching, I know, as soon as you identify with a person on a language kind of thing,
yeah.
it's heavy. All the EC boys, as soon as because you know how guys are, and then I was a young man as well. As soon as you have one of those coaches, you're like,
Mad.
yeah, you're like, this guy, I'll see you at the field.
Yeah,
coach.
right,
You know?
but
I'll see you at the field, coach.
But if you connect with people one on the language kind of thing, or you actually try, then the second thing, if you connect with people,
Yeah, it's crazy.
man.
It's crazy you mentioned that, coach, because I wanted to say it last week, but that's also another difference. That's actually the difference between this Argentinian side compared to the previous. Because now the coach can speak the language.
Yes.
No,
Then
it's-
it was Michael Checker.
Yeah,
You have
because
to
now the coach
translate.
can speak the language. He's played and like he knows
so
the
you don't
culture.
even have to have a translator.
You know. So
That's
That's
huge.
a very good point.
If
eh?
you come to that before we even
Very good point.
if we started, but like if and this is the biggest thing
There's some good
where
biltong.
she
this is
said
the
that 3
biggest
times.
thing.
It's delicious.
with every country, why probably New Zealanders will want New Zealanders, Australia, but that's still English kind of thing,
Yeah.
you know. Australia and thingy are islands very close,
Yeah.
you know. They play in the Super Rugby, but as soon as And this would be interesting. A guy like Franco Smith
he's
at
done
Glasgow
well.
Warriors.
He's done well.
A lot of South Africans are now in Japan.
Uh-huh.
That should be interesting in terms of how do they identify with the players, because language is a huge thing, gents.
Yeah,
Language
it is a big thing.
It's big, bro.
Yeah.
It's very big.
Speaking about language, let me start the show in Xhosa. Joking. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to our show, Mapantsula Rugby. Sibuyile Mtagathi. Igama lami Uzola Mangayi. And I'm here with our resident anchor, Leon Potomania. And Coach Rugs, Itubelo Mkhoti. You can check out his handles there. Follow him. He needs the likes and the following. All right, over to you, man.
Welcome back. How are you, Coach?
Now, brilliant, Leona. How are you?
So, gents, we're enjoying this wonderful, before we start, wonderful biltong from Buccaneer, biltong and bean. It's actually delicious, man. I'm not just saying it because we got it from there, but it's really good. Really good.
Is it because the Buccaneers won yesterday?
Oh, thank you.
Is it all right?
Gents, check them out. This is good biltong. Fresh. Thanks for putting us on, eh? But anyway, let's go. Anyway, how are you doing, Chiefs fan?
Congrats, Leona. Yeah, I've said a mouthful.
I don't know, you had him.
I've said a mouthful. No, man, congrats, Leon. You guys
Thank you.
did well. 3-1.
Repeat.
You know, winners just know how to win. You know, we don't just win 2 games and then
Winning
tell the whole
culture.
world we're gonna play Real Madrid. You know, like ETV people as well. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We win. We just keep winning. Mapantsula, we win. But anyway, shout out to everyone that watches our show on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and TikTok. We appreciate all your comments. You know, baby, thanks for the comment. You know, said Leon is the best. And Zola, we saw those comments that you made people do.
What do you mean?
Thank you.
Those are organic.
Some of
It
them
was just
organic,
one person.
but the
It was
others
just one
didn't
person
look
that jumped the
organic
gun.
as well. You know? Some of them didn't.
That was so staged,
You
bro.
saw my wife saying Leon kills it again. because
Again.
She knows. But anyway, again, I want to say shout out to you, Jay, for hosting us. You know, beautiful venue. We love it. And we see you on YouTube, guys. We see, guys. I want to start the show. You know, it's going to be impactful. Rugs women's game, Zit, is growing, and I love it. This weekend, it was on. Unfortunately, we lost to Australia, but I saw Sia supporting the women
stands
there.
and stuff.
Yes, guys, we know what him being there alone. You know what that means for the women rugby. You know what I'm saying? There was more crowd as well. I think they were at the Athlone Stadium, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah?
Say it again, Leon. I mean, when I was on.
Yeah.
They're a bigger crowd than.
They had a decent crowd.
They're a huge crowd.
Yeah, it's crazy because obviously they've got a 2 weeks or 3 weeks off. If you follow them on social media, everybody's gone on holiday. Like he's gone on holiday. You can pick up also that even Rachel is gone on holiday with the kids as well. But he is here in Cape Town supporting. Like, you know, it means a lot. Like, it's not only like if you follow. I think I saw like 3, like even the Irish women's rugby team,
Scottish as
Scottish,
well.
Australia as well.
Yeah.
It was like, dude, like, you know, having Sia around, like he gets it. That's what he said. I wish everybody can do the same thing, but this one girl says he gets it. Like, you know.
Zola, you know what you're saying? He actually walked with them down the tunnel.
Singing.
He was the last person singing. So they were singing, and he was at the end wearing, the thing was tight though, very tight. The jersey was tight. I'm like, whose jersey did you take?
He was German, man.
No,
Proteins.
no, he's towing his biltong.
Yeah. Okay. But like, and the game, yes, what again? It was, and with South Africa, now I see what SA Rugby did with recommending or sending a Bafana down there.
Yeah.
I
And
swear it's the
it's
brand
bad.
down
It's
there.
bad. I've also said down there. It's not down there, but it's one of those things. With the women's game, those kind of expertise with the skills and the natural skills that we have, and obviously the passion. Because we know the ladies, apart from the daisies at the Bulls, but who's paying the ladies? They probably have day jobs. than go to play.
Go to play.
But geez, man, yes, I've got a couple of, and yes, I've made a couple of notes here. But
Looking at your phone, huh?
really, I was impressed with Ulusanda, man, the captain.
Yeah.
I thought she was brilliant. Big heart, carries, tackles, works hard for the team. But my player, gents, Ubisi.
Oh, yeah?
I think that girl is a real talent.
Yeah.
How do you pronounce her name? Is it
it's-
Vainan?
Vinyl.
Vainan.
Yo,
Vainan.
But
Apologies.
Leon, she's an athlete, man. She. Yes, you can see the potential already. The way she runs, the way she tackles. She a lot more conditioning, more time put on, and as a whole, as a team, they 12-13 combination. They 2 12s. The way they carry. There was one time Rose goes across, but she's your
dancer.
brain.
Yeah.
Yes, but she drops it off to the 13
The shoulder.
mile width. But when she comes back on that angle against the grain, now they can drop and I was really impressed, man.
So we're unlucky to have lost.
Boats, Rosalind, Boats, the hooker, nice set piece. And Australia, I think, is ranked highly in terms of even higher than them. Because you could see in their set pieces, they can throw that. Their hooker can throw nice set piece with the maul and stuff like that. We scored a mauling try as well. Our scrum, we scrummed them.
Yeah.
So we weren't bad there.
Lots of
So,
positives.
yeah, man.
They also have a Varam 10, Australia.
Malacca.
Malacca.
That 19
Yes,
year old.
yes.
She can kick. She was putting us back, man.
Bro, she could play for the Wallabies and kick New Zealand backside. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. They're that good. You know what I'm saying?
No, but she's 19 years old.
Yeah.
And apparently, Stan corrected. She came in last week off an injury. In terms of someone got injured and she came in and won player of the match. So one brilliant thing is, yes, I loved the outside backs. Oh, that's where they probably killed us, man. They left wing scored like 2-3 tries. In out 15 comes across. I think Celia's. Webb comes across to tackle a. Sit. But like it was one of those things, but she stood up. Webb stood up, and we played, and it was an enjoyable game. I loved it. We could have won it or drawn at the end. So it was quite nice.
It's so funny. We spoke about women's rugby, I think, 3 years ago.
we started.
When we started, no? And how we were not given the chance. The women's, I think they were playing at a World Cup, and it was tough for them. They didn't have proper structures like they do now. But drugs, what I'm seeing now is very impressive.
Yeah, we've closed that gap. Like from the tier 1 nations. The gap is small. Like losing to Australia like that, it's
We
just
could have won that game. That's what I'm saying. Do you think we
could have come?
you know what I'm saying? The game we could have won.
And big up even that the lady that was reffing, Zimbabwean ref. I thought she was
Handled
handled it well. Because I've seen her in some African games. Yeah, man. She and I just love seeing that. A lot of changes.
Yeah, that's good.
And
Good
the
change.
game's getting a bit bigger and not the normal things that you see year after year kind of thing. Then I also watch the tier 1 countries. They're playing,
The
I
ones
think,
that up
in
north, right?
Vancouver, in Canada.
I got the Irish and Scottish.
England, USA. Is it?
Oh, didn't England give the Ferns a thingy? Now that
they can
they were
play.
all going crazy, right?
They can play, Leon.
The Lady Roses can play.
Leon,
They play better than that. They should replace them.
let's give the props. Let's give them props as lady. They can.
Shout
they
out
can
to shout out to the English
they
ladies.
can
Shout
jog.
out to the English
No,
ladies.
but- And they've got that whole thing. You know as guys, you only think it's a guy thing. That whole mentality of being physical.
Oh, they're more
in your
physical
face.
than-
They are. Yes, see, the USA ladies, skillful. The build, you can see the conditioning. Oh man.
And NFL kind of things, yeah.
Yeah, man, and that's what I love about it. When we get there, and we will get there, I think we could be just like the Boks, top of the world as well.
Yeah. So I don't want to put you under pressure, but I think we're tier 2, right?
They are. So the competition, so then I was
All the
trying. I
tier
was
2
researching.
people. I wanted to find out. So all the
WXV,
tier 2 countries were all based in in Cape Town, right?
In Cape Town.
and then everyone else went to Canada.
No, Canada is tier 1.
Tier one
Tier
countries.
3 is playing in Dubai.
Okay. So what happens now after this? Because we've lost
So
to
tier
Australia
2,
now.
I know the 6th place tier 2.
Yeah.
6th place. Well, but we comfortable. We comfortable
Yeah.
because we beat Japan.
Beat,
Tier
Spain.
the
We also
last
beat
of this
Spain, remember?
competition.
Or was it a warm-up
No,
game?
no, that was a warm-up
Okay,
game.
cool. I
So
remember,
the last one from this competition goes down to tier 3.
Okay.
WXV.
WXV.
Yeah.
Very interesting. You know, guys.
Rugs, that was good, man.
Yeah, guys, watching our show, we're gonna keep an eye out on the women's rugby. I actually follow them on Instagram as well. One of the ladies follow. I wanted to tell you guys. Crap.
Which one?
I'll hold on.
Go for it.
I'll
Go on your
tell
phone
you now.
again.
I'm going.
But even one person I forgot,
Going
even
on my
that
phone.
Tossie,
Yeah.
who the scrum off.
Yeah.
She was crying just before she cries in the national anthem, and that's when you see good how much it means. Beautiful passer, the way she runs. I think she charges down the first try ever to go score. So I loved it. I really enjoyed it, kind of thing. Okay.
Crap, so many people follow me because of the game. But anyway, I'll find her. Guys,
So
this is
many.
my homework for next week.
Yeah. Follow the ladies' side.
I'm gonna find her.
Unam Tosa, no?
Unam
She played well.
Tosa.
Yes.
Even her reserve that came on as well. They got a beautiful. Their basics are brilliant, man, and I enjoyed that as well.
All right, Rux, thanks for the update. You know, I'm really interested in catching the ladies game. It's growing, and they've got great management behind them. I'm very happy about
Enjoyed it, man.
Yeah, and as you said, Sia gets it.
He gets it.
He gets it, and because Sia gets it, it's also gonna get a big focus on that because one of the best rugby captains of all time
We're gonna get it.
is supporting it. You know what
We
I'm
have
saying?
to
We're
get
gonna
it.
get it. We're gonna start
Everyone's gonna
following.
get it.
Everyone's gonna be like, okay, listen, Sia sees something in this. Let's support our ladies. You know what I'm saying?
SA Rugby sees a lot now, and and let's even chat about it further. You know, if more unions, I know money is also a thing.
Yeah, a big issue.
It's a big
Sponsorship,
issue.
yeah.
So sponsors have to come through. Imagine if just like we're gonna speak about the ULC sides. Imagine in a couple of years we have that. I know Curry Cup is starting off now. The Lions were in the B division.
Yeah.
Obviously the Bulls, they
The
at the top
daisies,
and
baby.
whatnot. But
You know, everything from the Bulls is just gold in ginger. Yeah, no, you know this. Bulls itself, the daisies. You know what we touch and find everything that we touch
turns into gold.
turns into gold.
But you guys are professional. I have to get. No, but like they invest, man. I have to admit, man, the Bulls Union, they really invest. Their partnership with Motsepe,
That's hurting you to say that. No?
all the millionaires are down there. I wish we could get like the couple of Joburg millionaires as well, just to sponsor.
Before we touch URC, I saw those, what's his name? Chezi, Eben, and Faf, all together, even Koch, they all went down to Mauritius
With their families.
with their families and kids. It's a nice touch to the thing here, because I'm like, see, I could have been there as well. You know, he could have been wearing a Speedo as well.
Really love.
It's social media, bro.
No, the truth.
No, I love the
I'm on
box.
it,
So
I'm on it.
no, you have to be on it. That's how I know. I follow the guys. Guys, all deserve rest. You know,
All deserve rest.
Nah, they have to.
actually follow the Club Med as well. Follows me back on Instagram. That's where they're staying at. Guys, we gotta go there. It's a beautiful. Hey, that's not so crazy.
My
Hey,
next, my
I'm
next.
just saying. I know where they're staying as well.
But it's just one of those things. You know when you
I went quiet because I was like, "Yo, so a lot of detail, Leon."
One of them posted Club Med, so I'm like, just follow it. Then they followed me back. I'm like, oh.
you know it's one of those things when you go on holiday with your partner.
Yeah.
They always like choose what you're gonna wear. So obviously Chasey is always wearing those fuffies and stuff like that. Now they got intimate in that
To wear
thing,
duckies.
in that thing. But you can tell like the guy is like just not comfortable. He takes a family picture and like just like oh shit.
But anyway, you're saying.
Dude, you must eat that side as well. You finish in this side.
What do you mean? It's my side here, bro.
Yeah, but you devil like this.
No. Listen,
Devil like this.
Guys,
Bro.
Bakania biltong is the truth.
Yeah.
First, thanks for hooking us up with this.
Devil
But
like
anyway,
this.
You were saying Elizabeth is uncomfortable.
He's taking a family picture, like they're all dressed up with those puffies, and then he's there like, oh god.
The wife made me
They
do
made
it.
me do it. But anyway, I was saying, congrats, all the South African teams made it.
Well done. Wow.
I was actually thinking that the two teams that are overseas are going to get L's. I thought the Stormers might get an L from Zebra and the Sharks from the Dragons. But yeah, I'll get to the Sharks.
can't
Well done
take-
to the Stormers, eh?
We can't take anything away from the Zebras. Zebra.
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 Sorry.
Yeah, Zebra. Yeah.
Zebras.
Zebras. They played well last week, but they played against the champions. Now they played against the 2021 champions as well. So it's just you're asking a lot from the team from Italy to do all that. Well, we also played well though. We actually
That's a good
we the only team that actually didn't bring back our Springboks. Everybody did.
No,
Yeah,
man.
but like-
Williams is playing. He's
Yeah,
a
see,
Springbok.
you had
Yeah,
three-
what I'm
Dixon-
trying to say,
Dixon is
hey,
playing.
hello, hi, from the group.
That's
Like,
right.
no, we didn't call anybody back from the Argentinian game.
When Jason Dixon was there, bro.
He wasn't there. He was
wasn't
there
on
earlier.
the
He was
field,
there
bro.
2 weeks ago, bro.
Zola, don't pretend like you don't have Springboks there, bro.
I know.
And they-
There's a move they did with the try.
KK, that American
so-
football.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he fakes it and he runs that way.
But
And
he-
then I think it was Zas who scored it.
Yeah, it's Leon Zas and
That's
Unbelievable.
come
you check how KK sells it though. He
Bro,
comes
sells
in,
it
he goes,
and he goes boom, boom.
Yeah,
I actually thought that was almost obstruction.
Obstruction. Yeah.
Who's the first coach, man? Rito.
Yeah.
I think that was brilliant. And this now catching on to our chat last week. Firstly, is that yes, you guys are spoiled, man. In terms of
talent around.
the talent that's coming around. I know you complain about Springboks, but how do you put Wagi Galant on the bench?
on the bench.
Bravo.
Then your 15th
The
Damon
boogeyman.
Willemse, BJ Dixon, you got Joseph Dweber. So you
yeah,
got,
Dweber is a Springbok,
He's
yeah.
a Bok, man. He's a proper Bok. Then, and I think where you go the Zebras. Again, we come back to set piece.
Yeah.
As soon as you started winning those set piece, nothing for Shia, Steve Solid. As soon as you start winning those set piece, everything is like I like Van Heerden. I think he's your grand kind of guy. Then even that Tennyson, he's not bad.
Yeah,
Then
but
yes, KK is a bully.
Yeah,
man.
KK.
He gets a KK is a bully. Yeah. He's a
Do you realize we are so spoiled at 8, ne? Right now? You've got Keke from Stormers, right? You've got Franco Horn from you guys, right? You've got Cameron Heineken.
Springboks.
Bro, these guys, and then who do you have at...
you still got Dress coming back for the Stormers as well.
Oh, my...
So,
Sorry to cut you. I just went crazy when I saw him. I'm like, another Lucy. That's baying for freaking 8th man position.
and check where they play in their trade. Now those tough European conditions.
Yeah.
Now
Yep.
you win in those kind of games. They had to manage the referee. They had to manage the crowd. Then all of a sudden, their class comes to the front.
You get 2 out of 3 away. It's a good tour.
It's a very good
tour.
tour.
Yeah, so I don't know if you remember how we won. Exactly, I keep saying this. How we won the Euro. It started overseas. This is true. We started winning all these games when no one was watching us.
Yeah.
No one was. By the time we came to Cape Town, we were just dominating it.
Yes.
Like you say, Rags. So a kid like Mattia. So whenever we got a penalty, he made sure that we punished them. Like and he kicked them over. And good things are happening there. And as soon as everybody else, as soon as we come back here again, it's going to be
with the box now, because you still got run now.
Yeah.
The Duplessis, one of the Duplessis. Then see gents, and
They
you
still got a lot of guys. You know, there's... Sinatra, you know
Sinatra's
that,
back as well.
As well.
Sinatra's
Shaved
back.
off, shaved his.
is he gonna jump into that? See those wingers are also.
Bro, the wingers are
Dude,
vital,
if we can put
Yes.
what's his name, the Stamkar at 23, what's his name again?
Angela Davis.
Angela Davis on the bench. You know, it's going to be a tough ask for him to actually just walk into
come
the
back
team.
into that team.
Yeah.
You know, Zola, one thing I've seen now, you can't measure the province in terms of versus Stormers. You know, remember province was getting a hiding in Curry Cup.
Yeah.
Now you come to URC, the big boys.
On a day, we'll
Jeez, bro, on your day you can beat anyone. Like literally anyone. But anyway,
So,
well done, Rainbow.
So guys, like I got a shock of my life. So like I'm also watching the game, but I'm falling asleep as well. How? Die wel die winnen. How the hell?
Oh yeah, he's come back.
How old is he? 38.
Yeah, it's very old.
It's like, oh,
They
smart,
brought
man.
back, but they clever in that. I mean, even the prop Brock Harris.
Yeah.
It's,
they always
it's
do. Yeah.
but they've got a prop crisis.
Yeah.
But they've always been clever in terms of Guti, that transition. Ron now's also,
Yeah,
you know,
seasoned vet,
he's a vet as well. They've
He's
got
been there
that
for a while.
balance. They've got that balance of their youngsters who are always exciting from Cape Town.
Yeah.
Than the old guys to just manage everything. And it was, I thought it was brilliant. And thinking, Guti, who are the guys that are joining you guys?
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
'cause
know-
if you think about it, Duvenacher has been with Bennington for past
years,
5 years, so he
Seasons, yeah.
knows Italy.
How?
Yeah, he knows the area. Because
Knows the
he
players.
knows the place and stuff like that. That's why we.
So
good, man.
you guys,
A good win.
you guys did pretty well. Well done. Now I want to talk about the Sharks, guys. I think we need to call the cops on the Sharks. You cannot. This is like third time. You remember
Yeah,
they
in
did this
4
to the
weeks.
Bulls.
Yeah, in 4 weeks.
They did this to the Lions,
Yeah.
and now they're doing this to the Dragons. Bro, smash and grab one way. That was by the way, it was a frustrating watch.
Tough watch,
I
yeah.
stayed up for it. It was a very tough watch. At one point, I'm like, these guys are gonna lose.
I
Then
remember-
they started going. They scored a brilliant try. I think that Jaden Hendricks finished there.
Oh yeah, that where they.
Where they went. It
Comes
was,
from the boogeyman. Also,
yeah, it comes from number 13
Yeah,
Judy.
takes him
Yes, yes.
outside. Yeah, also like to have that hooker kid at wing as well. Like, 'cause he's a.
How scary is the lineup for that 12 and 13? Yeah, the Sharks now. No, I'm scared of it. But then I'm still to return. You get what I'm saying? They still
No, he's
have
going to
that.
Japan.
Oh, he's going to Japan.
He's going
yeah,
to Japan.
okay.
He's
But
taking
there's
that
still
Civic
box to return. All those boxes we're talking about, Eben and Em and Bossia, are all coming back to the Sharks.
I said a lot
The
of.
Sharks are menacing, gents. They are menacing. That's one team I'm very worried
I
about.
said a lot of things last week. I said it's criminal to actually lose like where you're 20 points in front and you go to.
Yes,
I also blame the leadership group, but also again this week.
But you see how he was managing the ref, though?
No,
He was talking and it was there.
tried to listen. So
Yeah.
I swallowed my words right back.
Yeah.
And I also went as far as saying that even the box setup that we kind of thin on the 12th and but my God, as days it, man. My God, as days it. Like,
Even that Judy-
Andre the Giant.
Yes, guys.
Guys, he's a menace. Like every time he gets the ball, there's 3 players on it. I love players like that. I wish I was 120
Also,
kgs, 6 foot tall.
It's one thing
Everyone,
getting the
man.
ball at 12 and running straight at somebody. But now making that one person work for it, like
All the
look
time,
look for me before he makes contact, he just puts in a little
does something, yeah.
shimmy. She be like,
Yeah.
now you work for it. Now it's like, oh God, there's this big guy. Let me just play no, it's not like that now. If you close your eyes, he's gonna run around you and look for the pass. Like guys,
True. He's doing offloads now.
he's
as
playing.
well.
He's playing.
But him and 12 and 13 are a killer combo.
That youngster, yeah.
That boogeyman, that new boogeyman is something else to watch. And he's from your province, huh? They stole it from you guys. But anyway,
So
guys,
is the rest of the-
Sharks, well done. Smash and grab.
South
I think that at the end it was like
Good win, guys.
30, if I'm not mistaken, or something like that, remember? They scored like the last minute try. 84th minute again. They did this to you guys, bro. I was complaining. I'm like, how do they do this? It was actually almost I thought it was a knock-on from the Sharks, but it was a knock-on from the Dragons. And then the Sharkies got it under
87th
the post.
minute.
87 under the post, bro.
But you said it was a hard watch. They made it difficult for themselves.
Yes.
I think even Sia missing your touch kicks, they realize, and I think you see it after he kicks it over with
Yeah.
And then this is not the problem with the Sharks. And imagine you play this dirty game and you win it. This ugly game, you win ugly overseas. By the time you come back with the Durban crowd, it's still, and so they're not. They realize they just have to fix themselves.
Yeah, this is true.
It's
This is
not,
true.
So
You touched on something very relevant. Last season, they couldn't win a game because they just couldn't get it together with all the box in the team. That Sharks team should dominate all the time, bro. The names they have. But well done for the smash and grab, Let's move on to the big boys, man. What you seen? That's the blow machine. Blow. So last week, I'm so excited.
Say it, Leon. Leon, you were right about the forwards. You were right.
Thank you. I was so right about
That was the first post. That was the first
Say
post.
it with me. Say it with me. So, guys, last week I was hammering on about that game and how frustrating it was. A tough watch. No? This week I automatically knew when Zola posted the team. I'm like, yes.
But how's like everybody should country first and rest the players, take them all?
No,
Jake
is like, no.
Jake is like, no.
B.
No, did you see the team?
That is a Springbok. Like one who isn't a Springbok in that team.
No,
In the pack or in the team?
Cameron is not a Springbok yet.
In the pack there.
Yeah, he's not a Springbok yet.
Yo, guys, that's
Shoot, I'm just. Oh, Creel is not a Springbok yet. Villy.
Really
Villy,
97 cap.
Bafwe too.
like watching.
So Villy decides he's gonna
take
take
Jan.
the place of Buta Dipena.
I'll take Jan.
Umushabaka, Buta is on the wing. Guys, you know what? I may not. I may think Villy's a bit old, but Villy brings our team together. Do you know we lost the URC final because Villy wasn't in the team? I'm being honest.
It's a big statement.
It
So
is
that-
a massive.
The other team didn't play well.
No, the other team didn't. Villy is guys. He's a general. On Villy's day, you can't touch him, bruv. He was kicking Nele Manila Bok on his day. You know, like oh Shabadi pa. And then Buta Dipuna now has a newfound form and whatnot. Do you know what I'm saying?
He played well, yeah.
He's playing very well because he's allowed to play. You know what I'm saying?
Because of Villy,
Point
you
exactly.
even said
Because
it,
of
yeah.
Villy. Now Villy is.
Or even your pack.
Oh,
or
dude.
even,
I
but
need
like,
to- I need to investigate. How many games are there on the URC? Because Ngogo Krobla is on 50. Creel is on 50. Johnny, when did you begin in?
No, but,
But they were there years back, yeah.
Ratomine 2001, 2002 season. That
They
was
did,
our first
Pibon.
thing. Bebak
Creel wasn't there.
But Zola, we didn't know their names like that. Creel has always been there, boy.
I know he was-
The
I
twin
know-
has
yes,
always
he's
been-
played everywhere.
Do you know
Played
he was
12, 13,
playing?
14.
He was playing 11, 12 at the back. He was
Yeah,
50.
you know, him and his brother,
Yeah,
I remember when
yeah.
they put 50 games in it.
But how did Grobler get to 50? Because it was Grobler's 50th game as well. And
I
they,
know.
and they
I
both
was
scored.
like,
so it answers your questions now. So Ankara, you asked two questions about Jake.
Yeah.
I would say now that madness when people said, listen, what's Jake doing? What's Jake doing? All those years back, he was building this
This team.
depth. So now you look at him. I mean, even in Nokia, man.
Jeez.
Who was he?
Makes a
Who
big
was he?
difference.
Now,
It makes a
now,
massive difference.
No, but like back in the days,
Yeah,
who was
we
he?
didn't know
Do
him.
you get what I'm saying?
We didn't know him,
Then now all of a sudden, all these guys, then they come back. Then they come back. They make a huge difference. Then to answer your box thing. So listen to Jake's post-match interview.
Yeah.
And it makes a great. He makes a great point. Not all the box, apart probably from Nokia because of injury in the lock position, played like 80 or played every game.
Oh, yeah?
So Manja, he was saying, it'll be Leon, you're saying horses for courses kind
Horses
of
for
thing.
courses, yeah.
In terms of he'll manage people individually.
Okay.
Because now you've got URC, you've still got, we were talking about it earlier on, champions. You got EP champions, then the other one is what?
Crap. And you remember, Nokia is going to leave the Bulls soon.
He's
to,
going on
to
end
go
of
the
year
end
tour.
of year tour.
So what's
And he's
going
going to play 3 tough games. We're playing Scotland, England, and Thingy Magic, no?
So is he planning to
Wales as well.
Yeah. Is he planning to rest his box next year?
So he says individually. So now they're probably going to have a meeting with SA Rugby or all the big heads, and they're going to say, okay, cool, end of year tour. These are the guys that will probably be in the squad.
Okay.
Then from that, and it comes back to that podcast where all the ULC head coaches were on it, and Plumtree said, listen, he's probably got the biggest headache. Because imagine
All his
he's-
Springboks are going to go.
He's managing Abu Eben, all the big boys, all the guys that non-negotiables. They're going on end of year tour, kind of thing. So and this is maybe communication. My wife always says this. Communication is very key, dude. You have to talk.
Let's talk, man.
You have to talk about stuff. So he says, horses for courses. Obviously, 1 week they'll be playing a zebra, and he'll use another
rest.
combination.
Yes.
And that's why, I mean, there's still not Nazim Kaur. There's still a Kelumpilo Kumete.
Kumete.
There's still a Marcel Coutier.
Yeah.
So he's got a range of players that
still
he
Marcel
can.
Coutier.
Yeah. So Namakaba. Gents,
my word.
he's got a wealth
There's still
of.
what's your boy?
Apiwe was there.
Apiwe Chanchi.
Yeah, he played.
He was there. He played. He came on 23.
I checked the hell out of the water ride. It was like, hey.
Gents, but I must say, week in, week out, as last week, before I touch on this player, I said to you, we are a set-based, set-piece team.
Yeah, definitely.
First try, set piece. We get the scrums right. We run, Clark goes over. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Lineouts, Zola, Ruan Nokia makes,
A huge difference.
jeez, bro, he didn't lose one single lineout. We won so many, so it was lineouts, and then it was the scrum. We didn't have the boys up front. They were at the box team. Gerald Steenekamp, gents, we got to sing his praise. Do you know the guy used to play 8th man in high school?
Oh.
I didn't know that.
Just like you. Yeah.
Easy position. And then the 8th man now. And guys, do you realize how good Cameron Heinekom is to make Jake move the Sheriff to 7? The Sheriff plays 7 now. That's his position now. And I don't know what's going to happen at the box because the Sheriff now is 7. Cameron is 8. Athlete of note. I'm loving the Bulls at the moment. Just what I saw yesterday. I was sitting with my boy again, you know. Yeah, you know the story. You know the story.
You say daddy?
He said, Papa. Papa.
Listen, Papa. The Bulls are playing now. But you know what? Good win for the Bulls. And I think it's going to prepare them nicely to go overseas because they're playing next week overseas. You know what I'm saying? And as you see, now we've got depth. But I even forgot about Marcel Kudzian, bro.
And Kenan Moody on 13.
Oh,
he played well, man.
He played well.
And you're right about one thing, really, because when you move from the Sharks, even when you was at the Sharks, you always wondered, you know.
Yeah.
But literally, this game was a game that actually he put his hand up and said, "Listen." But like Vili made it brilliantly because on first receiver, he's taking it on first receiver sometimes. Put us nice on. It's. I heard some others saying this week, and when you spoke about all the players that play different positions and stuff it's what your hybrid players these days.
Yes, true.
When you have Kenan Moody can now play 13, 14, 15, 11. So I think on a good day you can even ask him to stand
at 10.
To stand at 10. And so now these are the kind of players that you need in modern day rugby. Zola was saying even Eben, when he was overseas, played a bit of 7. So now as a player, you can't be a one position kind of.
You have to be very versatile.
Very, very.
And
good in each position.
Very
as
true.
well.
You're right about thing. Kriel, nah? We've played him at 11.
Yes.
We've played him at 15.
12.
You know, 12. Now he's a, and we still got 12s. You know, we've got Stateman Khans, who's not really a center, but now he's a center.
Lino Mampo, you still got Lino Mampo just chilling, boys.
We still got Foster. What's his name?
Errol Foster, yeah.
Errol Foster as well.
So you got depth. Jake is he's not a super coach.
I'm putting my hands up to say the final's gonna be in Durban, Sharks versus Bulls, and the Bulls are gonna win it. Anyway.
Final four, what competition are we talking about? URC.
Yeah, we're gonna take it.
You guys are making big calls there. You should hear Zola's call. Zola, are you gonna tell, or you're gonna wait for all the URC teams? You're gonna tell them your call about the URC.
Lions are definitely
top 8. He says all the teams.
Sorry, this is what I said yesterday.
Yeah.
I said this was before we were at the Lions game. That was the first game. I said all of our teams are making top 8.
And I totally agree with you, guys. I have a newfound respect for the Lions. I'll tell you this. I have never seen a half where there's 7 tries scored. Jesus Christ, what are you guys doing here? And by the way, there were like 15 people there. Again.
You know, I was on TV. You see on TV.
They should have the cameras on the other side. Everyone sits on the shade.
I saw, I'm like, yeah, man.
Everybody sits on the shade. It was a decent turnout, but I think we'll fill up. We can fill up this stadium if they can come here.
UJ Stadium.
We can fill this stadium up. It will look more.
Colorful. We need more people to go to Ellis Park. What you guys are doing is special right now. Mfana, I don't know where do we start?
And it's not a bad ticket. It's not a bad ticket. 5 Tiger.
Yeah, 5 Tiger.
5 Tiger.
But where do we start?
5 Tiger.
Where do we start?
I was rather trying to negotiate with
I was trying to negotiate a better price.
It was 30 rands.
I was trying to negotiate a better price. I'm like, this is Joburg. I'm like, because I'm saying to the ladies, so it's a young girl, you know, we get the ticket pro office.
And with the only
yeah,
people
with
there.
so I'm like, listen, couple 3 tickets. She says, yeah, 50 rand a ticket. I'm like, 50.
It's just a video.
I'm like, no one's rushing in there. I'm like, are you sure it's not 30 rand? She's like, no. You can check. This is like a weekly job.
I've been thinking, like,
no,
it's not
they
sorted.
said
It's not
50.
she's probably thinking, this is not football.
This is the,
But on the real, Rags, you guys.
it was a good game.
You guys
It was a very good game.
Rep scoring 3. I think Edwill scoring
Edwill
2.
coming back.
Great to see him back.
But the guys on
Great
the
to see
inside, it starts and then
Klappy's had a good game.
it starts on
Had
the
a good game.
inside. Kate Volata.
Oh my word.
He had probably his
best
better
game
game.
I've seen.
What a game
I've never
he had,
seen him
bro.
play.
Yeah.
What a game. What a game. But why was he replaced?
He got injured. He got injured.
Hurt. So it's actually going back to your position, to your point, when I Rags, that I said 2 weeks back, that you can't be a one-trick pony. Like, check immediately when Volta got hurt, Krappy is like, give me the ball.
Yeah, I'm gonna
kicks
kick
for
Yes,
balls.
and he kicks for balls. Yeah.
You know,
Kicks
so
in.
also that's another
Hybrid
tick.
players.
That's another tick for him. Like so now if you're playing scrum up for the Springboks and you can't kick for poles,
Yeah.
because I know Faf can.
Oh shit.
Hendrik
Henrik
Second.
Second can kick.
Yeah, Jaden can kick, and now he adds that to his arsenal.
Hybrid players, boss.
Hybrid players. Like
I think
petrol
we're going
and
to be
electricity.
talking about that. No, because you talk about it. I mean, even when Kate came through for the first time there at Western Province, you always ask, okay, what's this kid about?
Yeah,
Yes, he can run, man. He can straighten a line,
Yeah.
the offloads. Yes, the Lions offload.
Yes, like your
they
offload game
offload.
yesterday.
The game. The ball doesn't.
Oof.
The ball doesn't die. It's everywhere, and the center combinations they're building depth there. He does look like Mario. He is Marius Herta's son, or is it Marius Herta? What's his name?
Who's that?
Marius Jonker.
Oh, the 12.
The
The
12,
12
yeah.
is the ref. Yeah, the ref.
Renard.
Yeah.
Yes, he looks like he's power. He's like straight, but like they did well, and they're all similar build. They're all like these short, bulky kind of guys.
Yeah.
But listen, you mustn't sleep on Asinati. His hands yesterday. Bro.
Nah, he's a
Let's
baller.
take-
He's a baller.
Wow.
He's a
As
baller.
well. But
week
the
in,
hands
week out.
yesterday.
Week in, week out, but he
I
does
was
that
like,
all
what?
the time.
But now he's playing longer times, and you could see he's getting fitter and fitter
Yeah,
and
looks
fitter.
right,
and better.
looks-
He's looking better
Run on that
as well.
shoulder. Run on that
no,
shoulder.
no,
You will see your back. You'll see it. Guys, there's a guy.
He as
There's
well.
a guy that was like I was so impressed with, but he's been putting the work. But we didn't see a lot of him like during Currie Cup. JC Pretorius, guys.
Yeah.
Man of the match performance.
Yeah.
But dude, that engine on
That
him.
link.
But you can see his Sevens experience helped him.
also,
as
yeah,
well. He's
like
got
on
an engine and a half.
on the
boy.
tight situations where he still makes that pass
Throws
on
them
the side. Yeah,
passes.
no, that you like there were a few players there yesterday. Hey, guys.
Even their wingers, gents. Can wingers get like? It's a hard thing to finish there.
They score.
They just scored
They score
try.
tries. They're
Reds-
always
Reds
in
to the
team.
inside.
They're always
Inside,
in team.
outside.
They're
Bena
always
beta,
in
bena
team.
beta,
Yeah.
bena
No,
beta.
but like gents, it's and when as soon as your wing is scoring so many tries, that means you're doing something inside.
Yeah.
No doubt.
Very well.
No doubt.
From your forwards to your centers, that means he gets all the shine and stuff
Yeah.
like that, and it might seem easy, but that memes the team, and it's a happy team. Do you check the high fives?
Yeah. Up in the box.
Poor Venant, they smacking his head there. Because I saw the highlights after. And we were talking. So
When I was on
sitting, we were sitting.
listen to me
First
first.
off, we're sitting
Listen to this
behind the poles.
Yeah.
Yes, those boys were breathing. Yes, it was tough when those tries were coming in.
Edinburgh guys.
Yes, they were.
But it's a high felt.
It's a high felt, and that's why the Lions
Running
first 20
and ragged,
minutes,
yeah.
they slacked off a bit in terms of the start of the second half. Then
Sir.
they picked that bomb squad with the back line.
Yeah.
How do you have that? You got Marius, you got Sanele, you got Hanku.
crazy. As
Then you
backup.
bring in Damon.
You're gonna run them ragged.
So Raga, he comes up with this brilliant idea because we're sitting behind the Edinburgh. He says,
Yeah.
"Oh guys, let's move that side now
Because now the game-
the game is
Oh,
gonna
the
be
game
that
is
side."
on.
No, the Edinburgh. No, we moved, but it was decided let's hang out with
We made mates,
yeah,
yeah.
with the crew.
Yeah.
But now Edinburgh came back and
they
started
started
scoring.
scoring that
Imagine if we're sitting that side.
Would have missed that whole game.
Because I'm clever. I'm like, listen, nah, guys, we see 40 points this way.
Yeah. It's gonna be
Second
40
off, let's go sit that
way.
side. Let's go to see the game. We're not gonna see.
But unfortunately, that game was done in like 20 minutes.
Yeah.
That-
At first, but they
that-
ran them ragged, man.
ragged,
the
bruv.
offloads, they just
Everything that try from Raps as well, the one from Edwin, Chip and Chase. Oh my!
Yes.
Frankie, I mean the other horn. Was it Frankie Horn who scored the first try, or was it Quinn Horn? It's Quaid Horn, no? Quan Horn.
Juan.
Quan Horn. The first.
Yeah, Wakabatsu.
Hey, sorry, bruv. Sorry, Quan Horn.
No, don't worry.
He's pretty
I've
good.
been messing up.
He's a
bok.
bok, right?
Yeah.
No, I remember.
Pretty good.
He's very good.
2 weeks ago, I even gave him a name. Called him the Quantum from.
I remember.
I like that.
But I wanted to say, you've got a very good eighth man in Frankie Horn. Your captain is, I rate him.
That loose trio, man. He spoke about Jesse as well. That loose
6, 7,
trio.
but
Yeah.
I rate him. He's almost as good as Cameron.
Hanako.
Hanako. He's almost as good as Cameron. Bruv, he's fresh. I'm telling you, he's almost there as well. He's one of the people. If God forbid, Visa is injured, and the sheriff is also injured. You know, the sheriff. I mean, under Clough. You look at him. You look at him and Cameron. I'm saying, folk. I'm putting my arm up to say he's a very good guy.
So my biggest worry now is that.
Again, that year of Sways the Brain, remember?
Yeah.
Where
And
they had
then
all
now
those
everybody
boxes.
goes by and buys them.
Because even, did you
and
check
then-
even Kapi? Kapi breaks there, it's Volota, offload, Kapi runs a short line, then Kapi, they still guys, yes, see, these guys are catching up.
offloads.
He looks at Edward's calling him that side, the communication, no, he sticks it on the foot.
Yeah.
That guy's still turning around, they still catch him, still turns around, offload, it's scary, but like it's so interesting. And when you're at the stadium, as soon as they get go forward or they see that the opposition mismatch and whatnot, do you see how much the communication inside? Then up, and the forwards already know. Okay, sweet, going behind. Let's go about.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying? The communication is brilliant, and that's the interesting thing about a stadium.
You guys are building a solid team, but it's showing as well, like you were saying with Jake. Remember Cash has had a torrid
Tough
time
times,
there. You know
tough
what I'm
times,
saying?
yeah.
The past couple of years in the URC has been tough, but because of those tough times, now he's building the same team is getting better and better.
As a team,
Rugs, what I saw yesterday, guys, I have never seen
He's
in the last
unreal.
10 years 7 tries in the first half, bro.
wasn't it a record?
Yeah.
For ULC, it's a
7
record.
tries.
It's a record for halftime. Yeah.
Very soon. Very soon.
Not a single point concede. It was, guys, I was like sitting like on some, but why am I watching this? And I had a team
At
building,
home,
so I was
yeah.
like up and down, like, jeez, what's happening here? No, well done to the Lions. bro.
Very soon
You
we're
know,
gonna start hearing like Paletu.
Paletu.
Very soon the crowd's gonna fill. Yeah, the crowd's gonna fill up.
Mufasa was up and down,
Yeah, the
Is it Mufasa
actually,
was
the
up
kids,
and down, eh?
The kids, they still love Mufasa.
No,
like
he's still the man.
Yeah, he's still the man.
It's a great experience.
Yeah.
I can't wait to go back to Ellis
The
Park.
stadium is a great experience. I mean, we spoke about the Bulls a couple of weeks ago. The experience. Ellis Park is also walk around, you park at Joburg Stadium, walk across free parking.
Oh, that was so cool. It's free
free
parking.
You got
parking
it
now.
when you got a ticket.
Dude, I walked without
and
a
it's safe.
ticket. I drove in and said, okay, yeah, again.
Then you park there. You
Springbok
walk
game, they
across.
would have never done that. We would have gotten
no,
issues, bro. We would have issues.
That's how much is the ticket there?
But did you see the crowd, Loftus crowd versus Ellis Park crowd?
It was
I'm
also
just saying.
was-
I'm
was-
just
wasn't
saying,
it-
Freshie.
Wasn't
I'm
it
just
free
saying.
at Loftus?
What was
No, it wasn't free at all. No,
Hatfield, yeah.
Hatfield is. No, I think all the Boks are back. That's why the crowds. But
What was-
you know what? The crowd was better than last week.
It was also beautiful to watch. Last week it was the brothers against each other. Even
Oh, yeah.
Jean and
You're
Jean
right, man.
and Pierre, actually brothers. The mother
Yes, come on, yeah.
came to the stadium with the
Serious?
half Lions shirt, half,
Half,
and it was
Edinburgh
really
shirt.
great to
Serious?
Yeah, they
Yeah.
like I don't know a lot about Jean because I think he went overseas. We played junior rugby at the Bulls, and then he went to go play in Bath. But he's here at the Lions. Like it was such a. I didn't know that they were brothers. Actually, you know, it was really nice to see that. Like you know,
Realize how many South Africans are playing
In
on the
Scotland.
field there.
in Scotland.
Yeah, in Scotland, the whole
Gents,
Scottish side.
I must say this was the advert for South African rugby at URC. Remember, we used to complain about it when it started. Oh man, URC games are a lot, they're boring. But this weekend was exciting, gents. I won't lie. I can't wait. I can't wait for us to talk about other teams as well, besides our RSA teams. I think from next week we're going to be talking about the
When they
Munster
tour and stuff.
games, Leinster playing Munster. You know what I'm saying? There's other bigger games in the URC that we're still going to face. All those derbies, the current champions as well. We mustn't sleep on them. Those Glasgow Warriors.
They actually had a good win
I
as
don't
well.
like them, bro. I don't like them, bro.
No. But Franco,
I don't like them at all.
Franco Smith also said something with this past weekend in terms of the exciting games that they had. Reminds him a bit of the old Super Rugby.
Super Rugby.
So
yeah.
the nice thing about this URC now is that, and this is going to be the big test for the touring teams.
Yeah.
And this is where you spoke about Givanacha being at the Stormers. Now, the guys that have been overseas, the guys that have toured, now for the youngsters that have never toured,
Yeah.
this is where you play like a great part in terms of which you, one, knowing the terrain, two, how to deal with, because you miss home, man. And SA guys always saying, you always think that you're tough, you'll survive away from home and whatnot. But when you leave South Africa, you actually miss, even just hearing a hola, it's small things like that you miss and you get homesick. So imagine on tour, those are the kind of guys that you talk to. Those are the kind of guys that know, okay, sharp, this is what we're doing now and whatnot. This is what this guy is feeling. So
So did you not cook pap in France?
yeah. Papa, where am I going to get that? Where am I going to
Did you
get
not cook pap in France, bro?
That's crazy, right? Because exactly like a point that you made is that, see, Marcel and all those oaks are not around for the Bulls, but when they go
When they
overseas,
tour.
and then all these, because they played overseas, they played overseas for so
stayed
many
a
years,
long time
you know.
also, yeah.
So
They know the terrain.
yeah, so
It's actually going to be a very interesting URC. But the Bulls are still going to win it. But yeah. Very
No,
interesting.
you guys got a good chance, and this is gonna be, we're speaking about the Lions now, Leon. This is gonna be a proper test for Cash and his staff,
Yeah.
because not everything, but things are more manageable or easier when you're at home.
True.
Now to maintain that same thing away from home. It's and you're leaving your families. Jake spoke on that interview that a lot of guys newly married just had their first kids and stuff like that. So those times are tough, because when the missus is calling, hey, this is what I need.
the geezer.
There is a
Hey, the geezer.
the geezer. He calls it a geezer.
Geezer just burst now. You know what I'm saying? Now, I still got to do the show.
No, but it's true.
Yeah, I get you, yeah.
It's going to be interesting for the SA teams touring. Brilliant thing.
I think the advantage now is with the Stormers and the Sharks because they're already over there.
Yeah,
and
but
they've
they're-
tasted victory now.
How many more weeks do they have?
They've
there?
got one more week. Next week is the last week, and then they come back home.
First week of
Yeah,
December.
our team still got to go for 3 weeks, and then we still got to go again for Champions League, if I want to put it that way. Champions Cup, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be tough, bro. It's gonna be. I think for me the test, though, like, as you said, you guys won it 2022 via winning all the games overseas. The test for me as the Lions and the Bulls is what are we gonna do when we play those
Overseas teams.
And now it's winter. It's almost winter there. It's autumn now.
always winter.
Yeah, it's always winter. So it's gonna be cold. They're gonna be playing in the snow. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be tough. Some of the boys have never been there.
That's the way they learn, man.
Yes,
That's
yes,
the way
and,
they
and,
learn.
I, and I'm excited to see what this Bulls team can do, what this Lions team can do. You know what I'm saying? Yes, yeah.
No, I
You
think
wanna
if
see what the Lions
Cash and if Cash and them go for another 3 weeks there, they just win one game and come back. That's good. That's a good tool.
Yeah.
That's a good tool.
And you never want to say things like that as a coach, but
Yeah.
they're probably thinking
Yeah,
like
yeah,
that in
they're
terms of-
thinking the same.
Well,
If
one
we can
win,
sneak
like
in.
aim one win.
They've marked a game
mark
that this is
game
what
and
we're
they
gonna
said,
win.
This we come in with a win, 5 point,
Yeah.
5 point here, and then we come back and because it'd be tough to beat the Lions here, bro.
Yeah.
I don't care what you say. Like,
And
I
they-
don't
It's
care.
going to be
must
tough
keep on
for
playing
everyone,
at
even
one.
the Bulls, all the Stormers. But you know what? It'll be nice for them, Zola, to do. If they're saying they're going to win one game, get losing bonus points. They're going to come in,
those are crucial,
at the end of the URC. It's going to be very crucial to say we make the top 8.
Those
Got
are
those
crucial.
losing bonus points. You know what I'm saying?
Those are
Like I think the Sharks got a losing bonus point. last
Dragons
week.
also for 2 weeks in a row.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
It's and this is the other thing, even giving other teams a bonus point. So towards the end of the season, you see they start counting all those things.
Yeah,
So
what is
even
going-
even if you're winning, you can't actually let the other team catch up to within 7 or not, because that might cost you later on to say, hey, dog.
That was the only downer this past Saturday at Ellis Park, is that letting them score all those tries and you not
second
showing
half.
up second half.
Yeah.
That was the only thing. Like
Yeah.
that was the only thing. If they play the full 80 and play the full 80.
I was very worried, Zola, when the second half came, because I'm like, the Lions are going to go to sleep for 20 minutes. The thing is, I think it's just human. You've scored 7 tries in the first half. What more? Are you going to put 100 on them or what? You know,
Yes, gents. That was a good team, Scottish side.
But you
Hamish
should have-
Watson.
dude, those are all
Yeah,
6 and
so-
7 play
yeah,
for Scotland.
yeah.
You know that. Even Schoeman plays
Schoeman
for Scotland.
Just the other
Actually,
brother was
Scotland-
injured.
Yeah, I think
Jamie Ritchie is
Van der Merwe wasn't playing.
Duan van der Merwe.
Duan wasn't playing.
yeah.
They got injured now. Yeah. But that is actually the Scottish team, if you look at them. That is the guys we're going to face in November.
You get
and
it.
you guys are putting 48, 53 points on them.
With guys that are relatively still young or,
Guys who are, some
or
of them are not
unknown
even
kind of thing.
Springboks, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
True.
No, I'm excited. You know, we're going to do well, guys. We're going to do well next week. It's
Hope
going to
they
be a
lose.
test for the Lions. Go Lions, you know, my second team.
Is it your second team?
You know, it is my second team. But anyway, guys, I saw this thing the other day, and I kept asking you guys what's going on, because I saw the emerging Irish
Irish side,
team is in South Africa, and I was like, but what the
Toyota
hell are they
Challenge,
doing here? And I found out they're doing the Toyota Challenge. So they played the Pumas.
Is Chiefs also there?
No, Chiefs is not.
We're gonna win Makufe. We specialize. We are Makufe
Toyota
champs. We're waiting for Makufe.
You guys even lost that.
Good one. You guys even lost my
We're waiting. We're waiting for Makufe. A big year.
So no, unfortunately, Chiefs is not there. They would have
yeah,
lost.
sorry.
But anyway, so the Irish team beat the Pumas, and funny enough, you know, I always ask myself, what do the Aussies do after a rugby
Yeah,
championship?
because they don't have a
I saw
curriculum.
Western
Western
Force.
Force. They've been coming here for a couple of years.
But apparently it's the it's like
been
the
coming-
third year playing the cheat, and the cheaters got by the Force, bro. And it's an Australian team that Rinyati, and I was like, but what's going on here? And then the Force played, so the Force and the thing were the main team.
Oh yeah.
But you asked me, we were saying something, how come South Africa doesn't have an SAA team touring? And
More
go
like a touring
go
side.
Ireland. And my theory is we don't need an SAA team to tour. Have you seen how many teams Rassie has put on this year? He hasn't put the same team on twice. Australia, we played our boys. Second game, that's the SAA team. Third game, we play New Zealand A team. Second game, we put on the B team. So stuff like that. So our boys are getting first-hand experience to play for the Boks. They don't need to play SAA or anything like that. They're playing at the highest level. Unlike these other guys. Maybe the guys who need to play for the SAA guys are the guys on the outer fringes. Like maybe a Herschel Yankees who needs to come back to the fold.
It's crazy
He
you
maybe
say-
can play SAA. You know what I'm saying?
Even when we had the merging Bok side,
Yeah.
none of like those players never made it to the Springbok side. I don't know if you remember back in the days when we used to have something like that. They never made it into
the
the
Bok
Spring.
side.
So like I think it's better to have like a squad of 60 or 40 and just
play.
keep
Yeah.
Courses for courses. But it could be, I mean, I was looking at emerging Irish side. I'm guessing other teams, the other Irish teams that are in the URC, they must be suffering because that's
There are players on there.
they kind of, so it's different nations have different things, and you write about that. You're on good point in terms of the number of players that we use in the squad. Then as well, with us having a URC, so I think our players are experiencing that European thing.
Yeah.
Maybe if we do to a New Zealand, maybe that'll be
There'll be a
a
SAA
time
team. Yeah.
a time to say. So it's tough because releasing your players as well, at those franchises. Imagine Jake, then he loses your second tier kind of players.
Yeah.
So after he's got so many Springboks.
Now he's got so many Springboks. It's
Yeah,
funny.
man.
It's funny. 2 years ago, he didn't. Those guys were not Springboks.
Now he's got so many Springboks. So most of the Springboks are from where?
It's bulls and sharks. Sharks especially.
Sharks especially.
Yeah,
So
and then the fringes are in Japan and 1 and 2 in Europe.
Stormers, you guys have what,
Yeah,
5 or
Stormers like
something?
5 or something. Lions have got 2 or something.
But Stormers fan is always complaining.
And they've got a lot of freaking...
You got even reserve box. Dude. Warwick Halan, just
walking
walking in.
Walk up winner sitting on the bench, bruv.
Just walking
and you
around.
Say you don't
Joseph
box.
Doeva, yeah, just walking around there. But we're still complaining. Okay.
We do have, also, guys, another person that actually came on and played well for us. I know that Andre Yukhufentere, he was so aggressive when he jumped on. Like, that's another Bok. Sorry, guys. Thank you.
That's another Bok right there, Andre Yukhufentere.
Yeah, we do have Springboks, actually. I take that back.
Spoiled.
I said something 3 years ago about URC being boring. I take it back. It's replaced Super Rugby on another level, and even though the travel is bad, it's not as bad as traveling to Australasia. Remember, we used to do those 4-week tours where you're in New Zealand for 2 weeks, 2 weeks in Australia, and then that flight back. Australia's bloody big, man. You fly from Sydney, then you go to Perth. You lay over Perth, then you fly.
No, he's been to Australia.
Oh yeah, man.
I've flown.
Huh?
Guys, listen.
It was, huh?
Hold on. I've flown there as well. So we landed there and then we went somewhere. So it's all good. It's all good. Anywho.
Tell them, Leon.
So now what I wanted to say is that the travel now is better because you can go straight up. 10-hour flight to England, bro. 10-hour flight straight. Boom, you're in Heathrow. Boom, you're in Wales. And once you're in that area, it's better for them than what they used to do.
How many South Africans are overseas?
Jeez,
in the crowd, you just see I saw the Sharks game.
Yeah.
They had remember the old Sharks when JP Peterson and them were playing
Nick.
with the fins. And,
Yeah.
There was a whole family with that jersey. I'm like, with that.
It's crazy, right?
about
It's even within the teams. If it's not a coach, there's 2 players. Like
all the coaches are all South African.
The IP all over the world is actually quite brilliant.
So I wanted to talk about the Dragon Stadium. Did you see that what's that game we played Lions and Bulls at that college?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the midstream, yeah.
Midstream had a
Better
bigger
facilities.
facility than the Dragons. Yeah, I wanted to actually say on the thingy, and I was watching and I'm like, bro, those guys are playing at the park. You know when we play at the park? The Dragons team is a park. It's like literally a park. People are sitting, you can see someone's house there. Someone is watching the game from their house. And I'm like, but midstream did a better job.
The referee's jogging across.
Bro, and you can see it's open field there.
Yeah. And there's a big TV.
Dude, I'm like, it's back in the day when we were at Highbury. You remember at Highbury?
Yeah.
But like smaller. I think the crowd is like, what, 10,000?
But you can hear them. The mic is there. Then you hear in the crowd. You can hear it. And some drunk guy that's, when he's seeing it, every time they show, like the James Spencer yellow card, he goes, no, you can't go do that. No. And it's like they're sitting in the park and you can check. And some guy, he just went to go get a beer and he's sitting right next to the mic. Oh, no, ref. Oh. It is. They got small fields.
They've got very small fields. And
Intimate.
it's Wales, no? The Dragons is
Intimate,
Wales.
yeah.
They're very intimate. And I was
Bring
like, am I the
the
only
game.
one?
Bring
who's
the
seen
game
this?
to the people.
I'm like, am I the only one who's seen
Bring
this?
the game.
So you think they can
to the
bring it,
people.
yeah?
They can bring
Bring the
yeah.
game to the people.
The Lions can bring
Yeah.
URC here. Bro, we will pack. We'll be here.
You'll have a pitch invasion every It'll be on
Reps sign.
Yeah, reps.
Reps sign here, reps. Reps sign is here, bro.
every weekend.
You check how excited that is.
No, man.
Oh crap, guys! Listen, it's been a wonderful show.
Yeah, man.
I really enjoyed the URC content. As I said, next week we're gonna
Get better, man.
We're gonna get into the other teams as well because there's more teams than our teams and the other teams that we play. And there's a big derby happening in Ireland next week, and it's very
yeah,
contentious
interesting.
because
Archie.
Archie did the
Louis Figo.
Louis Figo went from Munster to Leinster. You
Chiefs, Pirates.
You don't do that, bro. You die. You don't do that.
Sundown Super
Yeah,
Sport.
Sundown Super Sport type of
No,
small
how's that?
derbies.
How's that?
Those small derbies, yeah, that's it.
How's that a derby?
So
Gents,
I'm really looking forward to chatting about the other teams next
More
week.
and more, man.
And the women rugby, man. Shout out to you ladies. You're doing your thing. We see you. We will keep punting the women rugby on Mapantsula. We love it. We love to see it.
You know, have you seen where those rugby teds where they do those one-on-ones?
Yeah.
I love to like if we one day we go to a women's practice session, like do a one-on-one with Leon and Hele. Like you'll see your mom.
I thought she'll take me, bro.
It's like one of those.
Just
like,
even
I saw those women. I'm like, these guys can actually hurt.
Even the
They can hurt
senses.
men, bro.
The senses.
Those ladies are, bro. Those ladies are proper
Technique,
rugby
everything.
players. But they're proper rugby players. They're built like rugby players. I love it. I love it. Been a good show. Been a good show. We can
a brilliant
wrap
one.
it up. Wrap it up.
Ke Mapantsula, ah?
Rugby.
and the A is not silent.
Boom. So did you promise people tickets again?
No. He promised John.
You promised John. I
Oh
knew
yeah,
you
yeah.
promised.
John came through.
So John
yeah.
tells like, Ita, sharp. Uraga utu patela matigi. So uzofika lapha. Uzomlande Gautrain.
Uzomlande Gauteng.
Yeah.
You have to say hello to Uzomlande Gauteng.
Yeah. So we get to the stadium, and then Raga said, "Aku matigi. I'm coming back, boys. I'm just gonna buy."
Yeah.
Oh, can you watch it?
You still gotta be on. You still gotta be in the stadium. Yeah, he thinks I got these tickets for VIP or something.
We are watching almost the matigi.
You know, I wanted to ask you, don't we have a sponsor for URC?
So Raga throws a
I
curveball.
bought, man. I bought.
Yeah.
No,
Supporting. I'm
support.
really supporting
Oh,
the
we're gonna
lads.
support. Okay.
So
It's not the
Raga,
Springbok
you didn't support the bar, though. Throws in a curveball, and it was like, so hey, Raga, who's with? I don't know, shop.
Sober October.
Yeah,
You
like
know
he's
that.
on October.
Sober October. Yeah, Sober October.
Yeah, so yo, dude, but the one time, John, but he knows Raga hasn't been drinking.
Yeah.
But he's like, Ofunupuza. But he puts it here, right?
And Raga's like,
Yo, that smells so.
I want to start John. I want to. You were this close, eh?
Ofunupuza.
No,
But you know
that's
what?
chill, man.
Even last week, Shane, man, he wasn't supposed to be drinking with us.
Thank you.
And then
Leon.
I started, and I'm like, listen, here's a beer, bro.
According to the missus, I haven't been drinking.
Oh, no, she doesn't know, right?
But she
Fresh,
comes.
cut it out.
Yeah, but Raga says, I get home, the missus on Marula is like, hey, don't you want to?
Yeah,
It's like, don't you want to drink? You're so boring, man.
yeah.
You're so boring.
It's a
Imagine.
shock in my life. I'm like, so what are we buying today?
Yeah, I don't
No, Leon, I'm on Sober October.
Yeah, man, I'm trying to
No, well done, Rags.
exercise.
Keep it up.
No,
Keep
but
it up.
drugs, for my birthday, you can't be sober. I don't-
October.
I don't need-
Your
I
birthday
don't
is in
need sober-
December, man.
I don't need sober.
Your
drugs
birthday is in
my
December.
birthday. No.
Jeez.
Now I'm training now. I'm in the gym. Quizzy and them, they've given us a break a bit.
You need it.
You need the gym.
Quizzy and them have given us a break. So now in the gym, I can just roll around.
Check out what's it. Check out what's it.
That kid.
The one show you could see my.
Yeah.
I was so embarrassed. My wife is like, but why didn't you tuck in? Though? Why didn't you breathe in? Hey,
You look
that's
good, man.
all you saw.
You look good.
No, you remember?
But she went, you killed it again. Killed it again, baby.
Just check the comment tomorrow, please.
Killed it again.
And that's organic, by the way. Fresh, that's organic. That's organic.
Zola was coaching all of them. They just
Bro, they came like this.
They
My
just
wife
come
was
here.
like- So you know,
Yes, my
So-
man.
so listen.
Yes, my man. He knows exactly.
Fresh. So
I don't even speak to half of the guys.
So I said to my wife, you know what to do. Is this because of all of Zola's comments? But you saw what happened.
Gents, it's a man.
Oh, bless him.
Oh, we got food.
Yeah, let's go eat.